All right, we are doing part two where we are turning this book from GoPro, Eric Worre, and we're turning into slides. And we're just going through the process of how to turn, how to create book-based content, how to turn your book into a slide presentation. You could apply it to any book. And also, if you want to learn how to use Canva, you're going to see some examples of our process for starting a slide from scratch, which is really like never starting from scratch. We're just like converting existing content into slide content for your presentations and videos. So that's the purpose of this. We got a workathon. There's like 6 of us working on it, and we're just hanging out. And I think by this video, you're going to gain a lot of insights as far as slide design, Canva usage, and how to like convert books into presentations. So, Candace, can you explain to me? Have you ever heard me talk about placeholder slides before, and how and
Yeah.
why we use them? What is your understanding of placeholder slides?
Um, just a slide that you put there until you can add the stuff that you want onto it.
Yeah, definitely. Absolutely. And it's also a slide that we use to kind of describe. Usually, when you're dealing with a team, there's people who are more artistic and creative, and they like, or some people more technical. Other people are more like wordsmith, copywriting, persuasive. They're more like message driven. Some are more like technical minded, attention to detail. Others just like they're good with words. So like Shanice and I don't really like the whole designing stuff of slides, but she's good with words and she likes coming up with ideas and sees how to illustrate the stuff. So she can write down a placeholder, communicate with Katharina, where Katharina is very technical. She's got the eye for design and words and photos, but sometimes she struggles, like a few minutes ago, with knowing how to illustrate the concepts. So, and Kamran, he's just like a Swiss Army knife, is good with all of it. Um, but he also enjoys design things and words. But so it's another way for us to focus on the part that we do well, and then other people can focus on the parts they do well. So you're welcome to help um, uh, turn some of these templates. Like we have another thing that we do with placeholders, we have template-based slides. So we never start from scratch as far as how to structure it. So our thought is like, how do we turn this concept into associate it with an existing template? And most templates that like slides come like pre-installed are junk. They're total trash. They're not good. So we created our own templates, and the templates that we use is like at the end of the presentation, like slide 37 onward. We usually use like this pair, which is we call that an illustration slide. If you actually open up the notes, do you see the notes for slide 38 with the pair?
Conrad, which slide are you on, 28 or 29?
28.
Okay.
Candace, were you able to pull up the GoPro skill number 2 inviting slides on Canva?
Yeah. I'm on 28 and now I'm accessing the notes. Okay, page 28.
38. 38. With the
Oh,
pair.
3. Yeah.
The rotten pears.
Oh, sorry.
No worries.
Okay, yes.
Okay, good. So the notes. See where it says illustration slide?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we labeled every template so we have like a consistent terminology among the team. And the illustration slide shows like how to use it and why to use it and when. And we have these different ones labeled. Like if you go to the next one, oh, this isn't a good example. Slide 39 would probably be more like an asking anything slide. So like frequently asked questions, you kind of see some examples down below.
Mm-hmm.
So they're labeled like slide 46, an audience objection slide. If you want to look at slide 46, this is where we put like, as it's labeled in the speaker notes, put limiting beliefs, statements, questions, objections our audience might have. So you insert what you're probably thinking and we put it on the slide. So
My question is, how come there's this guy doing it and then you're on the next slide doing the same thing? Is that just to show what it's supposed to look like or something?
No, slide 48 is called an Enoch said slide. This is different. This we use for like, oh, and I could type it. This we use when Enoch is telling a story and sharing a thought he had that is an important part, question, concern, or idea that is associated with the story he's telling. So that's a different purpose. Sometimes when I quote something or I have an Enochism or some phrases that are unique things that I say, we might put it there. And like if you look at slide 49, this is what we call churchianity says slide. And a lot of times we talk about how churchianity wants to tell you that money's the root of all evil, right? And that's when we're quoting religious statements or phrases that people think are in the Bible, but it's not what the Bible says. It's just what religion teaches. But like how it fits for your context too with health. I created another slide which isn't on here, but I want to put it there, which is like the hospitals, the medical mainstream medicine says slide. And so instead of an emoji of a church, it's an emoji of a hospital. So we know like the doctor says kind of slide where this is what mainstream medicine teaches and it's wrong. Like you can't cure type 2 diabetes, you can only treat it. It's like, what? That's not true.
How do you make these slides? Like find a picture of a hospital and you paste it on there or something?
Yep, that's exactly right. And I'll show you. We'll walk through together how to make some of these. You and I, we can design one together. But I'll show you some tools by looking at my screen. But I just wanted to first wrap your head around the concept that there's a template for every slide, and they're labeled, they're specific, they have a function and a purpose.
Okay, I see that.
Yeah. And then Katharina? Or Shanicia? Shanicia?
Yes.
I added a description to the Enoch said slide. Would you be willing to copy the speaker notes for this over to our template?
I have the template open.
You have
There was like a cupboard or something closing. You said added to our what?
But you're doing something else. Would you be willing to add this to our template? Because the Enoch said slide on the template is empty.
And you said there's notes in it?
Yeah, there's notes on slide 48 of the GoPro skill inviting.
Okay. And that's to the template.
Yes, please. Thank you. Alright, let's look for a photo that Candace and I could work on. We could take a placeholder slide and make it fit. What's the slide we got? Katharina, which one are you working on?
I was thinking of doing slide 25.
And you're doing slide 25 on slide 26?
No.
Ouch.
No? Okay.
Slide 26 is not really done yet, but that's for slide 27.
Oh, okay. Let's put it after slide 27. Why events are more effective?
The thing is with that, like, what Eric Worre is actually talking about is physical in-person events.
Yes.
That's why I was like, I'm not sure if you want to put that in there right now.
Doesn't the webinar count as an event?
It is an event. This particular, in Eric Worre's terminology, webinar is an event, but he does promote destination events as like the most powerful force in network marketing. And we do want to promote it. We want to promote NYKO, New Year's Kickoff. We want to promote Celebration. And we want to promote University in Action, which is where I learned how to connect with people within like 2 minutes and find common ground. We want to promote physical events, and we want to host physical events here. When we get enough people online, we will do physical events. Like my vision is to go start those monthly events we had in Fresno and Clovis and Oakhurst and North Fork and Coarsegold, to do them in like Moscow and Pullman and Lewiston, and have physical health events like monthly and stuff. So yeah, we'll still teach it and plant the seed and cast a vision and get people excited about it too. And Canada is doing a physical event. When Christopher goes up there, that's a physical event to invite people to also. And they'll create a lot of momentum. And if we get presenters like TJ, if TJ starts presenting, he can host physical events in Canada, and people can invite them to go listen to TJ,
And look great.
right? So we still want to encourage physical events, and also Dave MacArthur would be willing to fly to Lacrete and present if people wanted to grow events like that. He's willing to go.
He's willing to help him grow.
Exactly. He really is. He likes it. So that's cool. Then also, like, if they're doing physical events in Lacrete and growing and signing people up, the money that comes from those events could pay for like unlimited flights there and back. They're already paying for themselves. So you get to travel the world for free and speak at these events. Shanicia wants to travel and speak and travel and explore these things. And with physical events, Shanicia can fulfill her dream for health, like for travel and things like that too.
Yeah.
So we don't want to take that out. Oh, let's look at slide 32, Candace. You and I could work on this one. This is kind of simple, but slide 32 and 33 are together. So, I guess it's more along the lines of like slide 33. So it says daily method of operation, and then I'm gonna put in like parentheses DMO because we want to train people the terminology. And this is a slide that we use to introduce new concepts. So it says everyone in the company focus on daily method of operation that centers around inviting people to watch your video. The definition here, I don't really have a definition for this, so I'm actually going to go to ChatGPT. I'm going to pull up ChatGPT, and I'm going to tell it what we're doing. Actually, I'm going to copy this chapter from GoPro, and then I'm going to tell it what I'm doing. I'm working on creating a slide presentation, and the content's coming from Eric Worre's book on GoPro, 7 Skills of Becoming a Network Marketing Professional. And he talks about having a daily method of operation. I would like a definition of daily method of operation. Can you write me one that I could put on a slide to introduce new business owners about this concept? And I'm going to below include a section from his book to help you with the definition. There you go. So it just pops that up. A simple, repeatable set of actions. I'm going to put this on the slides and we could wordsmith it later.
Wordsmith.
That's so cool. Look how simple that was. I didn't have to think about how to define this. And this is too long, so I'm not going to have all of this, but I'll look at what I like. A simple, repeatable set of actions that network marketers perform. Let's say that you perform consistently to build and grow your business. It's about focusing on high priority activities. I would say not high priority. I would say this is a phrase that I learned from Susan
Are
Sly.
you okay?
Oh, are you unable to hear me? Oh, can you close the door, please? Thank you. So it's a DMO is about focusing on income-producing activities that drive results, such as inviting prospects to view presentations, following up, and attending events. By
Is it okay to ring the bell?
adhering, Shanicia, you're unmuted.
She's asking us.
Oh, okay.
It's too
Yeah, it's okay to ring the bell. We're gonna get going in 5 minutes. By following a clear DMO, distractions are minimized. Both personal and team growth becomes systematic and sustainable. Each company may have different tools or strategies, but the key is identify what works best and stick to a daily consistent success. So I could probably get rid of that. And so I'll probably delete that too. So here's our definition of DMO.
Would you capitalize A simple?
Yeah, thank you. Well, you can capitalize it. We can edit the same slide.
Oh, we can.
Yeah. Should be able to edit. That way you can get your hands greasy inside the spokes of the engine, so to speak. But yeah, that's good. So that's actually done. So we can delete slide 32 because it's finished. Thank you for putting that there, Katharina. That made it easier. And then in the future, we're going to show, oh, someone has a little reminder. Oh, she's got a little reminder like this. That's cool. Are you working on that now?
32?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm trying out different things.
That's cool. I like it. Can I show Candace this one?
Yeah.
Okay, because I'm glad that you put the template there. That's good. So this one we're gonna create an edit here. So what I would do to edit this, Katharina, are you still editing it?
Yeah, I'm editing it.
Can you work on a different slide?
Well, I'm creating a template.
Oh, you're creating a template?
What do you see so far? Like, can I see
Slide
the screen?
32, you just erase the background?
Yeah.
I
Okay, you can do whatever you want with it. Like, but I just wanted to make the text editable so I could like.
I'm gonna show her how to do it.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, and then we can move on to another thing, because remember the value that you do is putting the resources there. Like, focus on the structure. Don't try to finish it. So this is the kind of thing that Candace is interested in. We got this little reminder, and this concept is coming from this placeholder here. Remember, our goal is education and understanding. We want people to know what we have and understand how it can benefit their lives. So this is a little reminder, and we're going to display it here, because you know how your phones have these little editing things. Canva has this cool feature that allows you to take this and like actually turn any text from any image into editing. And so what we'll do is we'll make it a little bigger. I'm going to move it forward. Wait, Control Alt open bracket. Now it's in the front. And when you select it, there's this little like edit button in the top left corner. That's where a lot of your edits are. Are you looking at my screen?
I'm looking at the Canva thing.
Oh, okay. So if you click reminder and you click edit, and there's like a menu at the top. And
Editing there?
no, I think it just says edit.
Oh.
It's right next to BG remover for like background remover.
Is she clicking it? Is that her screen or your
Actually, just look at my Zoom screen for now.
Okay, that's what I'm doing. Okay, let's see.
All right.
Okay, go ahead.
So I select the image, and then I zoom in here, and I click this edit button, and it opens this setting here. This is actually a Pro feature. Do you have Canva Pro?
I don't think so, because I don't have that.
Okay. Well, the good news is anything you lack in resources, you could always make up in Leverage. Now you get to leverage our Canva Pro for the slides that you can teach in the future. But I'm going to click this Magic Studios AI stuff, and then hit this Magic Grab. And when I select Magic Grab, it'll let me click which of these things that I want to actually like turn editable. And the only thing I really want to edit is
That text.
just this text, but I don't want all of them. And it doesn't seem like it's letting me select. Can I unselect that? Is that selected? Alt Tech? I wonder what that means. When I click it. Oh wow. I'll hit grab there. And it should get that lorem. Where did you find that from? Doesn't Canva have reminders that are already text box and editable?
Maybe. I actually found it on Google.
Oh, okay. Well, Katharina's not used to using Canva. I'm actually going to find one that's from Canva. You can go to Design on the left, go to Edit, Elements, they're called Elements, and you could say Phone Reminder. and they already have editable ones that we could use. And those things are pretty simple. And they have these graphics, which I think are like cartoons, and they got photos. Sometimes they have frames.
I see.
I know I've seen them before here. Maybe open up graphics. Phone reminder. That reminder little icon's kind of cool, but it's not what we're looking for. Alright, I think what Katharina had is a lot closer. Oh, that looks promising. That looks like one of those reminder things. Usually all you gotta do is click it and it'll show up on the screen. Oh, it has like the little reminder background. But that's not quite what I'm looking for. So I'm gonna exit out that and just keep going. But now I can edit this. So we can actually take the reminder from this slide and say, remember, our goal is understanding and education. But we only have, we need to get rid of that and make that editable also.
You could just put a white background on it
So,
if it doesn't work.
no, it'll work
Okay.
great. No, you're doing perfect, no worries. So we go back to text grab, and this time we want to grab this text. It looks like we can only like edit one text at a time. So now we choose that, now we can grab, and then we can edit and delete that because we only need one, and all this stuff can stay the same. But then we're creating a template which we could use this in the future. Delete that, put these here, and then just format it however we want to. So this case, I'm gonna bold that. What Katharina did is she grabbed this image from Google, and she really turned this Google into something that we can use. I don't think we need any of this stuff in the background, so I'm gonna delete all that. Delete. Actually, I'm gonna select that. Hold Shift to select multiple things on Canva. I'm gonna delete this, delete that, and this background looks good. And click that, hold Shift, and then move. And we've just about got ourselves a reminder slide that works good, but I want to make it a lot bigger so they could see
It's
it.
probably a different kind of font.
Yeah, it probably is a font. I don't mess with the fonts. Katharina's better with that. Carmen's better with it. I just do the words, and they see that and say, hey, that font looks ugly. And I'm like, okay, cool. Please fix it. I really appreciate that. And then that's done. So now we got that reminder. And so
You made it look so easy.
well, yeah. Well, the good news is Canva makes it easy. It makes it really simple. And now we have this. We can literally just delete that. We already have all the speaker notes. I want to make sure the speaker notes are transferred. It wasn't, so good thing that I checked. And as long as we transfer the speaker notes, then we're good to go. And now I can delete that little guy. And then just these slides are really coming together, one placeholder slide at a time. So our goal is either to create placeholder slides or turn them into these little ideas.
So the ones that are like gray with a little eyeball through it,
Yeah,
what's that? That's your.
that's
what are
hidden.
they say?
It just means that it's hidden. So you can unhide the page and then the eyeball will come back.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But that means when you're presenting, you'll skip those pages. So like PowerPoint has a version, Google Slides has that version. But we just hide all the placeholder slides and we keep them the same background just so we train our brain to know that's what they're there for, and it's not actually
I
part
got
of
him.
Was that? Oh, and that's not part of the presentation. So that's what we got for now. We're gonna take a lunch break, and then we'll come back and we'll probably continue learning about Canva, and we want to try to finish these for Sunday so someone can present it. But we're gonna break for lunch, and we'll be back at
3:30.
3:30. So
Okay.
you be joining
I will
us?
try to be here.
Oh, cool. Sounds good. Look forward to it.